Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And in the previous episode we reached the 7th floor of Paradise. And in this episode we're going to take out the mid-boss and reach the final floor of Heaven. So let's get started. Now coming up on this floor we have this dungeon's mini-boss. Now depending on your team, this could be the easiest boss ever or one of the hardest. But for me, we should have a pleasant time since we have two party members that have their social links completely maxed out, and the third party member has no weakness. Let's see, should I'll go here first and scope out the dungeon. So yes, there's not a lot of heaven left to explore, and I hope we find all of the shadows that I want to go up against. Please don't be stupid. There we go. Thankfully, it was not and went down rather swiftly. And hot diggity dang, got myself a life stone. How about that? So now let's think. Yeah, there's pretty much not much to this floor. I believe this is a floor that will always remain the same. I could be wrong on that. It's admittedly been a long time since I've been in this dungeon. And turn back. Stop getting in my way. Open the door and enter. Let's save that once we've explored the rest of the area, because I want to see if maybe I could run into another golden shadow and Yukiko could get access to Diaharon for this next coming fight. Man, there really isn't. Okay, scratch that. Looks like we are gonna go in that door. Never mind. Let's see, who do I want out first? Definitely not Decaribia, that is for sure. We're going to be taking Belphegor. Now, I highly recommend you have a persona that does not have an elemental weakness. That means not weak to fire, ice, electricity, or wind. Now, you cannot help your party members. They're pretty much always going to have those weaknesses. So maybe try and bring some people in that, have, the dodge skills that you get once you max out the social links. But anyways, let's enter this door. See what's on the other side. It's a big old shadow. Why are you getting in my way? I'm gonna save this girl. Man, you a talking scale. Who you gonna? Okay, that's not a great way to start things off. I did not think it'd be faster. This is the World Balance, one of the more infamous bosses in Persona 3. And for good reason. It's really, really strong. So this fight, right here, is a little bit on the tricky side. Just throwing that out there. Basically, all this boss does is mind charge and cast an elemental spell on one of your party members. Hopefully it will not hit the one that has a weakness. If it does, you're a little bit on the screwed side. Though it doesn't really resist anything, which makes it kind of easy if you think about it. So just hit it with your hardest hitting magic attacks, or physical attacks are a great way to just destroy it, and you should be fine. And I did not guess correctly. That's a bummer right there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we're gonna just cast Diorama on Chie, get her back up, somewhat good HP, and then we'll just have to move forward. So let's see. I could potentially cast another Makara Karm on Chie to make her live, but I think actually the better way to go about this is maybe casting a Marakunda to help everyone else out and deal more damage. This is pretty much the whole fight. It may look easy, but it's actually not. Let's try, I'll do medium. She is such a good party member. I don't know why she's in this rut right now where she has no, strong, physical attacks, man. It's kind of bumming me out, but whatever. We're all charged up. Let's cast a Garudine, and dang, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Well, she done dead. That's unfortunate. Let's actually bring Naoto back to life. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get to the point in her socialing where she can survive a mortal blow, so she'll go down really quickly. Where the heck are the bombs? Okay. There you go. Let's do it. It's the downside of not having a recarm. Come on, Miss Amagi. So yeah, we can't really do that anymore. And I'm not even mind charged. What am I thinking, dude? Oh, I guess I was really concerned for, Yukiko. I didn't want her to get one shot. Although, it seems like she is actually having the risk of getting one shot now, which is the problem. Another mind charge coming from the World Balance. See, here's the thing. I'm perfect. I'm, totally safe. He's not going to kill me with any of his magic. It's everyone else that I'm more concerned with. Let's heal Chie once more. She does not have Makarakarm, so we need to get that up and okay. We could try a Zeodyne that actually might do some damage. Someone's gonna die here, though. Hopefully he will hit. Oh, wow, that was 400 damage, dang. Hopefully it will hit Yukiko with a nice attack or something like that. I'll be peachy keen, but something tells me that might not happen. We are power charged. Let's see how much Black Spot can do. If this gets a crit, that's it for the world balance. Done. I need a crit. Never mind. Kind of destroyed that boss. Got like 0 EXP for it. Though we will get Diaharon as a reward now. This sort of makes Divine Grace sort of obsolete now since we have a 100% heal and all, but it's not a big deal. Let's see. Do I want to keep Blight? Let's see. Huh. No, I don't think I do. I like keeping Naoto as like a magic character. Technically, physical attack is a second level stat, so I'll get rid of that. And I'm worried about Nanako-chan. Senpai, let's hurry. Jeez, we just almost died. Resave. We can only go. Okay. But yes, the mid boss admittedly was kind of a piece of cake. Did not actually expect that, but yeah, I kind of showed you what it can do if you're not so prepared, like I was. But anyways. Now that's taken care of, let's explore the rest of this floor. And gosh, I'm getting really worried, guys. So far in these dungeons, except for a couple outliers, we've been able to find pretty much every shadow type that I could think of and would want to show off. But this time around, we're getting a little bit unlucky. We've had the ability to run into a shadow since the 7th. Actually, we're on the 7th floor. I think it's like the 5th floor or something. And it hasn't showed up yet, which is making me a little bit on the scared side. But hey, if we don't, I'll just tell you all about it. And please do not be another Intrepid Knight Red Shadow. And no, they weren't. They were just some Minotaurs, which are totally fine. We kind of kicked their butt. No, not really. We ran away like wusses. And Diaharon's kind of an SP sync, but hey, it's alright. Let's see. What is behind us? Most likely a lot of shadows. But maybe one of them will be golden. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, bummer. That's alright, we'll kick their butts. And where the heck did the other one go? Okay. I'm cool with that. Let's see what we got. A heck, Magachama. Don't say the H word. I swear to H, I never said the J word. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to pick up. It's not too bad. It's not too good. Could have been something great like a soul food, but whatever. Pickers can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Pick a nose, pick a friend. How many times whatever the saying is, we found the stairs, so let's go to the 8th floor. I won't hand over this girl, no matter what, this time, for sure. What, is he gonna commit suicide with Nanako-chan? That's not the time to be worrying about what he's got planned. We just need to focus on getting Nanako-chan back safe. You're right, Rise, so let's hurry. Let's try not think of the worst case scenario. I mean, let's prepare if that happens, but let's just focus on reaching the top, and something tells me we're almost there. Just a little more to go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is not a good it's not looking so hot. And that really bums me how high counter didn't proc there. Oh. We have Minotaur 4s and the hollowed turrets. Oh boy. They're weak to light and ice. Two things I was thinking at, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna cast Marakunda and hope that my team can deal with them. Which, spoiler, they really can't. Hey, we're gonna try our best. Well, technically, I guess Chie should be able to knock down the turret. And we can just work around it from there. The hollow turret, yeah, as you can see from its move, it has access to Mahamon, which actually is a bit scary. I personally don't want to. So we're gonna try and dispatch them as quickly as possible, and the counter came out. Though we can knock it down with its own. It's kind of weird. This turret is weak to light, yet it uses light. Usually not the case for shadows, but it'll go down to Hama just the same. Kind of weird how we didn't get a once more, but What are you gonna do about it? Let's try an Akidyne on this Minotaur. Now that's defenses have been lowered, and that'll be a one-shot. Good job, Yukiko. See, I told you guys she'd be getting better. Just took a little while. I'm gonna follow up with my own Zeodyne, and hopefully Belphegor will get stinking Elec Amp. I really want it before taking on the next boss. Oh well, and Rainy Death. Very interesting named ability you got there, Chie. Not sure who writes the name for those. But hey, I got a kick out of it, so I guess they're doing a good job. And after that battle, Belphegor has finally learned Elec Amp, which increases electric moves by 1.5. Really, really good in combination with Elec Boost. And we're going to be passing that on to a very special persona in the next episode, so make sure to look forward to that. Let's see if I can't estimate where these stairs are going to be. I'm going to bet that's on the right side, so let's go there first. And then we'll explore the I actually think I'm wrong. Nope. Pretty sure it was the left side. Nope. I might be right after all. Heck if I know. I'll just take more. Let's actually see if we can't open up. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but alright. I was going to say open up the chest, but it looks like we'll not get that luxury because we're fighting the Jotun of Blood. They're weak to nothing. So that's fun. Not really. So let's try and use our new Elec Amp and see how much damage our Zeodyne does now. Heck yeah. We don't have to mind charge to do that, and I'm all about that. Now, if memory serves me right, they do not have any counterattacks, so Heat Wave is a shoo-in to connect. So let's go. And we missed one of them, but if we hit all of them, it would have been really cool. So there goes that. Sometimes things don't go as planned in these videos. Heck, they never do, actually. And yeah, we're just gonna let Yuki. Letting me down, as always. Because they kind of, like, you know, resist fire. We don't want to do that. So let's just hit them up with one more Zeodyne, and that'll be the end of that. As long as you don't have these guys power charge, they really don't pose much of a threat. They don't even have that much HP. Compared to the hollow turret, they're absolutely nothing. And if you can beat those guys, which you should be able to, you shouldn't have a problem. Ooh, the Omega Drive. Now that is something. That is a great accessory. Not sure if it's worth removing the Amaterasu fob, but I'm gonna check. Increases chance of... Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now that Chie has that, dude, she's gonna get so many crits. It's gonna be awesome. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's been getting a lot of crits lately, but now that she has that, she should be able to get a lot more. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go after that chest and see what it is real quick. And on the way, we actually found an enemy that I've been looking for. The Conviction Sword, which is weak to wind and resists electricity. Honestly, there's not too much about this guy. He likes to buff and use Rainy Death, which I'm not a fan of. So what we're going to do for the first time ever, we're going to go to Yatuya and actually use Garudyne to defeat an enemy. How about that? Actually, no, heck, let's just go ahead and use Garudyne. And blow all of these enemies away with our mighty, majestic wings. Yeah. Yes, I like that persona. Really cool. I take it back. No, I don't remember what I'm taking back necessarily. No, I think I called him lame, or it's like, he's my favorite person. What I was saying was he wasn't really that extravagant. In my opinion. I like his design though. You know, he's a good middle persona. It's not something I'd consider late game though. Oh, I was gonna not give EXP to Yatuya, but I guess we won't have a choice. And ooh, I really would have liked that when I was trying to level up Belphegor, but I guess I can't complain all that much. Let's actually take Daman and continue onwards to that chest. So now that we have the Conviction Sword, we're actually not missing that many enemies, which is really nice. I know how I've sort of been like a broken record at this point. I really do just try and, you know, make the best out of my series, and I want to get every single enemy that I can. We have the natural dancers here, weak to Mudo. We're gonna hit them with the Mudo. They're gonna die. Everyone gonna be happy, and if hopefully they do not. Okay, it does not have any Hama attacks. But I like to talk about these enemies. They have Debilitate. New to Persona 4. It's basically a Heat Riser in reverse, and it's just, you don't want to get hit by that because it's going to decrease your agility, defense, and attack. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible for your main character. Never get hit by that. Make sure someone just removes the debuff. You're going to be having a bad time if that debuff occurs on you. And okay, they do, see, they are strong against it, but we got to get rid of these knights, man. That's the only way we're going to beat it. Okay. I've learned from my previous mistake, and we're actually going to Mind Charge with Naoto and go for the Garu dive. And that should be good. Hopefully Tempest Slash doesn't kill. Okay, well, Yukiko is getting a little more tanky, which is nice. Glad about that. Let's see how much damage this Agidon will do to the knight. Hopefully, do moderate amount. Did literally 0. How about that? Let's go into Yatoya. And basically, let's do the same thing we did last time. Summon a Gale Storm. Does 157. Not terrible, not terrible. Hopefully, now that we have the Omega Drive and Chie has Apt Pupil, we'll get a crit. Heck yeah, we will. Alright. So even though physical attacks are resisted, now still 189 damage. This is kind of like the build I like to have Chie. Like, sure, maybe Kanji can do technically more DPS with his attacks, but you cannot deny that Chie's ability to, like, crit all the time is just so helpful in this game, especially with her AoE attacks. And okay, so far we're running. I want that, but I don't think I need taking it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I ever fuse Yatuya into anything else. I want it. And I also want Makara Karn for this next boss that we're going up against, but you know what? I'm thinking too much about the future. Sometimes you gotta think about the present and plan for right now. A little off topic, but that's something I'm actually kind of learning as a young adult at the moment, is that, you know, sometimes, yeah, it's good to think ahead, but sometimes you gotta think about what you gotta do right now. I don't know, kind of random. And I'm scared. Where are you, Mom? Dad, save me! Oh God, Nanako! I can hear Nanako-chan's voice. Senpai, she's just up ahead. Oh my God. The last layer of heaven before we reach Nanako. This is gonna be the rough part. There's a lot of shadows up here. We're almost there. Oh my God! I do not want a red shadow to get an ambush on me, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna keep running. Goodbye, red shadow. I hope I never see you ever again. And I missed a treasure chest. God dang it. Oh well. We got out with our lives, and I'm fine with that, man. As long as this chest does not ambush me. Huh. As I was saying, as long as we don't make any risky moves in this last floor, we should be fine. And get to the top. There's one more floor to go until we're reunited with Nanako. And I'm getting my revenge, you jerk! On second thought, maybe I should just run away like a little girl. Duh, that was not a good idea to fight those shadows. It's not that I couldn't beat them, it's just... it was the turret again, and you know how the turret is. He'll just mess you up sometimes, and god dang it, the last shadow we need to find is on this floor, but he won't just show up. And I would go over its weaknesses and what it does, but it's just not... Anyways, let's check out what that gas mask does. A very Persona 1-esque item description. Not that there's anything in Persona 1 like that, but it kind of reminds me of that whole game. Very urban feel, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it better than that. That's pathetic, jeez. And heck yes, I finally okay, I finally did it. I beat more than like 2 golden shadows in one of those fights. I basically just got kind of lucky. We ran into 2 of the last shadows I needed to fight. So far, this has been a total 180, and everybody is focused and ready to go. But basically, I just did the whole Megidola Mind Charge combo with me and Naoto. But this time, it took out 4 of them. One of them got away, which is kind of a bummer, but hey, not the end of the world. These are the Chaos Cyclopses. They have Power Slash, Aeon Rain, Mind Slash, nothing really too devastating. Weak to Fire and Mudo, but crap. Did not mean to do that. These over here are the
very weak
Revelation
against electricity.
PC. They got Brain Shake and Recarmdra. Recarmdra is... it revives the enemy, which is not good, obviously. So we don't want that to happen, so let's knock it out with the other. Okay, Risei, thank you for mind charging us. That was really nice of you. And now we are level 66. Holy crud. I could be higher level if I viewed every Golden Shadow that I ran against in this area, but hey, not the end of the world. And these stairs are right there. I think it's only fitting. I mean, do I go for that? No, it is not worth it. Nanako is more important than any treasure we could encounter. We've reached the final floor of heaven. And Nanako and Namatame are on the other side of that door. And in the next episode of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden, we confront Namatame and get Nanako back. So thank you all so much for watching. And in the next episode, we defeat the culprit. So see you guys then. Bye.